Today, I want to discuss something I've been thinking about for some time. Is Boomerang really bad, or have we just gotten older? Now, before you rattle off at me in the comment section, just hear some of these points out. As we all know, Boomerang was a very iconic channel in the early 2000s and 2010s. The channel was known for its airings on retro cartoons from various libraries. The libraries mostly contained Hanna-Barbera, MGM, and Warner Brothers. Sometimes they would pick up the rights to other shows, but it was mostly those libraries from named before. Now, as we all know, Boomerang has altered quite a bit from its original routes. I made a video about a year ago discussing all of that, so if you have some free time after this video, I will be leaving a link talking about all of that in the description. But with Boomerang changing routes, I feel a lot of people automatically interpret the channel as bad due to the changes. However, you can use that same logistic with other things such as Pokemon old versus new, SpongeBob old versus new, and even Family Guy old versus new. Now obviously, the list goes on for days, but those are just a couple of examples. But there is a reason I think a lot of people automatically assume the channel isn't as up to date and as decent quality as it was before. It's very simple. Nostalgia. You see, nostalgia drives us in various different ways. Assuming a decent portion of you were younger kids when watching original Boomerang, I'm sure you feel some sort of magical way viewing the old school theme of Boomerang. I do too. I'm not here to disagree on that fact of my preferences. I'm here to open a different perspective on it. Now, nostalgia is what I feel like drives the majority of us to feeling that the channel is solely better back in the day than what it is today. Not to say Boomerang hasn't dropped in quality by any means, because in ways it certainly has, but if we take a look at bumper cinematics then versus now, I can almost tell you we get a worse feeling looking at them the way they are made today strictly due to the fact of nostalgia. Nostalgia is damn near one of the most blinding things out there in the world. Perfect example, and I will indeed use Boomerang in this example. Go back in your memory bank and remember you as a kid watching Boomerang. How did you feel about you in your life? Certainly much better than you feel in adulthood, that's for sure. Zero responsibilities, very carefree, and simple living at its finest. So when you look back at the time of watching old school Boomerang, you can feel the good memories surge through your mind, as I can as well. So today's Boomerang has a different ring to it. New logo, new branding altogether, new announcers, new bumpers. They even have added in commercials, which wasn't on there before. So basically, from our point of view, we don't see it as Boomerang. We see it as a whole new channel instead. My question for everyone watching is this. Do you really think Boomerang today is as bad as we portray it? Or is it just nostalgia and growing older that has given us this impression for our beliefs today? So, let me know down in the comments below how you feel. A few things before I end this video. The first thing I'd like to say is that this video in no way was me fully saying that today's Boomerang was better. I just felt like this video would be cool to open up everyone's perspective on not just the network, but life all in all. I feel like there's a lot of things in life that we view as superior to one another due to the simple fact of nostalgia. And the second thing I wanted to say is that I'm very thankful for all the love and support recently that this channel has been receiving. You guys rock and I cannot thank you enough. But anyhow, I'm Zave and I will see you in the next one.